Welcome to Yin Yoga. I'm Christy. Let's take a breath. So today we're going to work on enjoying the present moment. It's a rarity for me, right? I'm usually just thinking ahead, what's next, working towards something. And this year, I think because it's been a really difficult year, it just really has struck me about how I need to enjoy the present moment and all of the blessings that I have in my life. My mom was in the hospital a few times, and so that was really awful. But yet there were these moments there, right, where I was just, all I could do was be there and be present with her. And so there were these little bits of beauty in that. So just one of my personal goals is to work on enjoying the present moment, not stressing myself out as much as I usually do. So maybe you can relate. All right, let's let the head tip forward. So trying to enjoy whatever that feels like. So that may not feel great. But we're going to try to enjoy the fact that we can move our heads. Sometimes there's really limited mobility, but so whatever you can do here. All right, see if you can turn a little bit to the right. I'm just laughing because I so often have pain. All right, we're going to come back to the middle. We're going to look a little bit to the left. And we're going to bring the head back to the middle and let it lift on up. So it is, something to contemplate. Can we enjoy life even when we're in pain, even when we're suffering? All right, we're gonna reach arms out because there's always both, right? There's always the challenges. There's always the bumps that come up. All right, reach your arms up. Let's see if we can grab hold of the right wrist, bend a little bit to the left. Come back to the middle. Hang on to left wrist. Bend a little bit to your right. So we're trying not to, cause pain. And just see how much of this we can enjoy, this movement. So in Yin 2, all right, we're gonna come back to the middle, let hands come down. We can kind of torture ourselves by trying to stay in a pose longer than is really good for us. So let's bring hands behind us, interlace fingers. So sometimes we do have to work through, we're gonna pull hands down towards the floor. Sometimes we have to work through a bit of discomfort, but we don't really want to be in pain here. We don't want to cause anything to, become worse. All right, we're gonna bring arms up. We're gonna take it into a little twist. Oh, to the right. Oh, maybe I can get there. Lift the spine up. Soften the abdomen. I don't know if you're going to hear that. You can probably hear that on the video here. All right, we're going to come back through center. We're going to twist it to the left. One of my causes of suffering is the ice cream truck that likes to park itself out in front of my apartment every afternoon now. And so I'm trying to learn to enjoy the fact that it only lasts about 20 minutes. I hate the noise of the ice cream truck. I find it really annoying. So I can either be just like completely miserable and cranky about it, or I can just remind myself of all the good things, and that one of the good things is that it will pass on in about 20 minutes. All right, we're gonna reach arms up overhead, lifting the spine up. Let your hands come back down, and let's just do a little more work with shoulders. Let's do the right shoulder. We're gonna bring the right shoulder up towards the right ear. If you like, you can let your head lean in, and then we're gonna take this right arm behind us like you're trying to take your elbow or your upper arm up towards the ceiling. Get that little squeeze of the shoulder muscles. And then slowly let that arm come back down. If your head was leaning, let it come back up. And take a breath once that shoulder's down. So allowing yourself like these little pauses in your practice, especially if you do your own practice, just some stuff that you're doing on your own. Just taking those moments to pause and just enjoy this space. All right, so we're gonna bring the right shoulder up towards the right ear. And so any aspect of that feels nice, just work on enjoying that. All right, elbow's gonna go out behind us and up towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna try to slowly let that shoulder come on down, head comes back. Take a breath, shoulders drop down. And then we're gonna do left shoulder up towards left ear. Again, your head can lean into it. Elbow is gonna go out behind you and up towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna let that shoulder, that arm come back down. Head's gonna come back up. Take a breath. And then the shoulder's gonna come back up towards the ear. We're gonna squeeze and bring elbow behind you and back up towards the ceiling. And then we're gonna let that arm come back down. Take a breath. And then we're gonna bring both shoulders up towards the ears. Now head might tip back. We're gonna take elbows up towards the ceiling. And then let those shoulders come back down. Let everything relax. So again, this little moment of pause. And then both shoulders come back up towards the ears. We're gonna let the head tip back again, just if that's comfortable. Elbows come behind you and up towards the ceiling. Squeeze. And then those arms come on back down and take a breath. And so just notice how that little bit of movement, if that shifted anything for you or not. Maybe you're also being driven crazy by the sound of the ice cream truck. So I can have both, right? I can have the annoyance in the background of my mind of that ice cream truck, and yet I can still feel this calm and peacefulness settling in at the same time. So I can choose to focus my mind more on the internal calm than the external chaos. And the more stressed out we are, the more challenging that is to focus on anything that's positive. So if you're really struggling with enjoying the present moment, just trying to practice self-care as much as you can, working on making it an ongoing practice to work on consciously calming your nervous system down. Because it's just part of biology of what happens when we're stressed. Our nervous systems are on, high alert, and then what they see is bad things. The nervous system is looking out for danger, and so we tend to focus more on the negative things, and focusing on the positive becomes harder when our nervous systems are really out of whack, stressed out. All right, we're gonna take feet wide, we're gonna lean forward. So if you want something under your arms, I'm gonna put my meditation cushion here and see how this goes. Oh, that's tight. All right, so let's do a little more movement here before we settle it. So let's just do a little, woo. All right, low back and legs are tight. Let's just do a little leaning forward here, and then let's take it over to the right leg. Oh, lean in over that right leg, take a breath. And then we're gonna come back to the middle. So when our nervous systems are calmer, we have a little more choice and control, or come over to the left leg, over our thoughts and actions. So the more I think that we practice, the more resilient we become. All right, we're gonna come on up. All right, let's do a little butterfly and then we'll come back. So just a little brief butterfly. Soles of the feet together. We're gonna round the back, let the head come on down. So we often have to adapt, right? Like I really thought I could go into that wide leg forward fold and hold it, but then as I moved in there, that was clearly not going to work today. So I needed a little more movement to loosen things up, and now hopefully we can get back there feet wide. We're gonna bring maybe a prop. Yes, that's better. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna try to set ourselves up here. So if you need to change it again, if you know the hold is too long, let yourself shift. We're gonna work on breathing and trying to enjoy this moment. So where can you let go? Can you relax your jaw? Can you let your feet and your ankles relax a bit? All right, so I'm probably gonna try to mute that music in the video here. So just keep working on getting comfortable, letting yourself settle in, shift if you need to. All right, we're gonna come on up. Ooh, all right, we're gonna roll out onto our backs. Come on down. Oh, that feels so good. So hopefully you can, hopefully in some of that pose you were able to enjoy the moment there, but also coming out, right? Just enjoying that moment of coming out, and the body feels better, hopefully. So do you need a little movement? Oh, clearly I needed to yawn. Do you need a little stillness? And so what can you do in this moment just to enjoy? All right, so we're gonna take it to a reclining pigeon. So as always, if you have a wall or a piece of furniture, I'm not sure my couch is really quite high enough, or might be solid enough that I can put a foot up there. So if you have something that you feel okay about putting your feet up on, if it's a wall, I try to scooch up close to the wall and bring both legs up on the wall, and then I'll bring my, so did I say we're gonna do reclining pigeon? I don't know if I said that. Then you're gonna try to bring your right ankle on top of your left thigh, and then your left foot presses against the wall, or again, like a heavy piece of furniture that's not gonna slide away from you as you've got that pressure on there. So that's one way to do a yin reclining pigeon, so that you're not holding and really tensing up your neck and shoulders. Or we just let the, ooh, all right, yes, that's tight there too. Or let the legs drop over to the left side. Okay, so I'm gonna have to really breathe here. So in these tight spots, in these, somewhat difficult poses, can we still enjoy the present moment? Can we enjoy this sense of letting that tightness out? Really work on letting it release out. And then wherever you want to go, with your arms. So my foot often will just slide, so I will hold it. So I'm holding my right foot with my left hand here. And then right arm, maybe you're going to bring it out at shoulder height, or maybe it's going to come up overhead. I have my meditation cushion under my head again, so just to make me a little more comfortable. You can have your head on the floor or put something under it. So again, these little props can help us to, have a little more enjoyment in the moment, something that feels a little comforting to kind of balance out some of the intensity of the poses. right, so we're going to slowly release this side. You may want to just let this leg slide out a bit, slow and easy. Let your legs straighten. You can reach your arms past your head. And then notice, do you feel any difference? Like I feel like, oh, that first side feels so much better than the side we have yet to do. Right? I can feel like this one's just happier now. It's a nice feeling. All right, so we're gonna take it to, all right, I'm gonna pull knees in here. Okay, low back needs some attention. All right, we're gonna do left ankle on top of right thigh. So again, if you're doing your foot up on something, then your right foot's up. If you're letting them drop, you're gonna let them lean over to the right side. And breathe. Letting go. So again, working on enjoying this moment. Just feeling your body supported by the floor. Enjoy this time to pause and to hopefully make yourself feel better. All right, I'm gonna let this side go. Wow. It's okay, whatever feels nice here, you're gonna try to enjoy this sensation of letting go. Notice how your legs feel now. Both feel like, I feel like my legs are so much longer now. Everything feels lighter, looser, softer, happier. And yes, that ice cream strike is still going. Come up. Like, thank God I'm usually home like 2 afternoons a week when I hear that. All right. We're gonna come on up into a butterfly pose. All right, we're gonna see how this goes. Whew. All right. Soles of the feet together. We want them a little bit forward, right? So a cobbler's pose, feet are pulled in with a butterfly. Or push out so we can round the spine and get into our lower back. All right, so your head, if you want to rest it on something, you can put blocks, pillows, anything at all underneath your head. Or if you can get low enough, so sometimes I'll do this with a prop too. Maybe like elbows. Yeah, they're digging into my legs today. So yeah, I might put elbows on maybe like a blanket and kind of hold my chin that way. So, especially if your neck hurts with your head hanging down, I'm trying to prop your head up a little bit. But if it's okay, you can let the neck stretch out a bit by letting it hang. up, slow and easy. We're going to shift on to our abdomen. All right. Ooh. So just a little Sphinx. We're going to rest on the lower arms. You can always take your feet out wider. So if it's too intense in your low back, try wider feet. Otherwise, they can be nice and close together. So just resting on the lower arms. You can let your shoulders come up towards your ears. All right, and then we're gonna lower down. So let's slide it right into a half frog. So bring your right knee up to about hip height. And then we're going to change sides. So straighten out that right leg. Bring your left knee up to about hip height. All right, we're gonna release that side, and we're gonna take it into a flying fish. So we're gonna take the right arm straight out at shoulder height. We're gonna turn the head to the left and then roll your body gently towards that right arm. Wherever you want your legs to go, let them go there. And then again, breathe. Okay, ooh, come on back to the middle. Just like that, the ice cream truck is gone. Peace and quiet has settled back in. I kept thinking that I'm so grateful I'm not the ice cream truck driver. I only have to listen to it for a short time. I don't know how those people can survive their days. All right, taking it to the left. Left arm mounted about shoulder height. Head's gonna turn to the right. And then we're gonna roll the body towards that left arm. Let's see where it goes. All right, we're gonna come back to the middle. Take your time. And we're gonna come into a child's pose. So just coming up onto your shins. And let your head come down to the floor or onto your arms. Onto our backs. Ugh. Right, the more relaxed you get, oh, the harder it is to shift. All right, so anywhere you want to be, I'm feeling like I need a happy baby. So if you want to do a happy baby, you can start with your knees in and just see how that goes. If that feels okay, then maybe you're gonna reach for your feet. And it could be those feet together. I usually like to start here in my happy baby, just pulling the feet in. And then, if it feels okay, I'll separate the feet because I kind of like both sensations. And then let go. Or where can you let go? And then let your feet come down, let your legs stretch out. All right, let's do a little twisting. So we're gonna have feet on the floor, or maybe bring knees in, arms out at shoulder height. We're gonna let the legs drop over to the right side. If you have a different way you want to configure your twist, let yourself change. So now I'm going to really enjoy the quiet of this present moment with the truck gone. then take it to the other side. Come on to the middle. And then let your legs come over to the left side. And then we're going to come on back to the middle one more time. So you might hug your knees in, or maybe you're just ready to have your feet down or legs straight. And then it's time for Shavasana. So again, we want to really, so often we can skimp. Right, I tend to not do a terribly long Shavasana even here. But we can want to just kind of move on with our day and not do Shavasana because it can be hard just to be still. So that's where you're trying to make yourself as comfortable as you can. So maybe something under your head, so if it's chilly, maybe something to keep you a little bit warmer, or just a little bit of weight on the abdomen. If this is just a folded blanket, I'm gonna actually cover myself up a little bit. It's a little bit cool today. So we want to give ourselves just this moment to pause and to enjoy this moment. Take a deeper breath. Observe how you are. And if you're coming up, maybe roll to one side first. And then from a seated position, hands wherever it's comfortable, legs across the heart, in prayer at the heart. Big full breath. Release it out. Thank you for being here and sharing in this practice today. Namaste.